Welcome to
Hey,
Kayfabe Gimmicks.
Stop. Last week we forgot to play the intro first. We're not doing that again.
I totally meant to do it again.
No.
I wanted to try something new where we talk a little bit and then we do an intro.
No, it's dumb.
What?
It's dumb.
It's dumb?
Yeah. We should probably do the intro.
Like now?
This is the last week, though. This is the last time you're getting this.
I like this approach. Like, I was going to kind of give up a bullet point of what we were going to talk about tonight.
No, they don't need a bullet point.
I was going to be like, hey, last week we talked about BVS. This week we're going to talk about Suicide Squad.
I thought this was a wrestling podcast.
Fuck Jake Perkins. We're not a wrestling podcast.
Fuck you, Jake.
This is a comic book podcast.
This is a podcast that we do, and we talk about what the fuck we want to.
DC movies here tonight on Kayfabe Gimmicks. Remember, this is sNooVa.
I'm Marcus.
And we got our names down. Oh, yeah.
Alright, ready?
Kayfabe Gimmicks! You know where to find us on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Perfection Entertainment, brother. YouTube. Perfection Entertainment, brother. YouTube.
Fucking #1 Kayfabe Gimmicks podcast ever. So.
How are you looking for?
Put words in the wrong place.
Are you recording all this, dude? The best wrestling podcast that's always been.
What you gonna do, brother, when the beast starts talking about wrestling and drinking whiskey and it's all crazy up in here?
Anyway, so back to Kayfabe Gimmicks.
Yeah, sure. What's up? What are we talking about?
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. It was really good.
I'm glad you liked it.
Nice.
Didn't like the bad guys, but I understand why they were there to keep it PG-13.
Nobody liked the bad guys.
I wasn't very happy with Jared Leto.
I mean, I don't know how anybody has an opinion on somebody who was probably in the movie for all of like 5 minutes.
Supposedly he had as much time in that movie as Spider-Man did in Civil War.
No.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
I had heard that at one point. So, since this is Kayfabe Gimmicks, it's not the drunk-ass podcast Kayfabe Gimmicks, it's the regular Kayfabe Gimmicks.
Yeah, we're coming to you sober.
Sobriety is for the smart and the strong. Fuck you drunk son bitches.
What? We were those people last week, so...
I don't know what you're talking about. Straight edge for life. CM Punk.
Yeah.
CM Punk is going to be at UFC 203.
Oh, you had a beer last night.
Don't judge me. Straight edge for life. I'm not smoking a cigarette tonight. Go away.
I don't smoke at all.
So CM Punk's going to be at UFC 203.
201.
201?
I think so. 201 or 202. I don't know. Who cares?
You heard it here first. Nobody gives a shit what CM Punk does in the UFC. It's too long ago now.
Seriously.
Fuck him. This is a wrestling podcast.
No,
and we're
it
talking
isn't.
about
Fuck
comic
you,
books.
Jake.
Fucking Jake Perkins. But we are talking about Suicide Squad, kind of.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Depends.
How would you cast Suicide Squad with wrestlers? You do not have to go off the cast of the movie. You can build your own Suicide Squad.
Alright. Captain Boomerang is Dean Ambrose.
Okay.
Naomi is Viola? Or as Amanda Waller?
Ooh. I mean, that's a hard role to fill. I didn't necessarily mean that role.
Oh.
I think Viola Davis was perfect in that movie. She was
right.
like the best part of that movie.
Alright, so we're just doing the squad itself?
Oh, yeah, just the squad itself, man.
Alright, well,
And you don't have to, you can add in your own fucking villains. But,
Nah.
like, the idea of the Suicide Squad.
yeah. So, well, Dean Ambrose would be a perfect Captain Boomerang. Because he's already a lunatic. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think. Are we talking current stars, or?
No. I want to go anywhere. Anywhere you want to go, you can use it, I feel. Just Suicide Squad, man. And
Man.
WCW, ECW, I don't give a shit. Wherever you want to go.
Alright, well, I'd put John Cena as Rick Flag. 'Cause,
I like that.
The Rock as not The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin as Deadshot.
Okay. I like that casting.
I say, Bobby Lashley as, Killer Croc. But he has to be tall, though, doesn't he? Killer Croc's pretty tall, though.
Killer Croc can be CGI. I don't feel like you had a practical effect CGI, practical effect Croc.
I mean, I would want Killer Croc to be. I mean, he's bigger than Batman. He's
Yeah,
taller.
well, I mean, okay, you can still hobbit that shit.
That's true. I don't want to, though. I want somebody big. Put Braun Strowman as Killer Croc.
Braun Strowman is Killer Croc, okay.
He's big.
He is.
I was really just trying to go off the movie. I didn't really know I was throwing in my own villains here. But, who am I going to put for Harley?
That's a good question. I got a couple of choices.
I was going to say Sasha Banks, but I don't know if she... I don't think she can do that crazy.
Can't do the crazy very well?
No. I don't think. But,
I mean,
like...
it's very possible.
Charlotte's too tall. Becky Lynch? Nah, she talks funny.
Like a deaf Sheamus.
Man, I gotta find a place for Sheamus. He needs to be on here.
Sheamus needs to be in your Suicide Squad?
Yeah. I put Seth Rollins as Captain Cold. Like the Captain Cold that we saw on the Flash TV show.
Yeah.
Have him be like that. He's a slimy douchebag. So
But at the same time, he's got like he could do that sense of righteousness.
Yeah.
No, I like that. I think that's a good choice. Seth Rollins looks like he has the acting talent for that.
I just don't know, like, I want to put Roman Reigns in this, but then I don't want to shoehorn him like they did with his push.
Are you talking about his World Championship push?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't his fault. It's like you're not gonna turn down a raise.
No, of course not.
So, or you're not gonna turn down an opportunity to take the belt and run with it. So, a lot of people give him shit for no reason. It's like if I gave you $1 million and put you in a store and be like, you have to spend it all in an hour.
I mean, I'm gonna
I
figure
can't-
out a way to fucking spend at least a portion of that.
I can't run you down. No, you have to spend it all in an hour.
Oh god.
You can't. You have to leave. You can't leave the store with any money. So, that's kind of what it was like.
Am I allowed duplicate items?
It's your money
I mean, okay.
as long as you spend it all. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want I think the squad was like if you're gonna have a big squad, then they need to split up.
No, I mean definitely.
But like a little tiny 4 or 5 man squad. You have your sniper, your fighter, your sneaky person, your tech person.
So you want me to try this now?
Sure.
Okay.
You go ahead.
Alrighty. So I got a pretty good one here. I would go ahead. I really love the John Cena one as Rick Flag, but I'm gonna throw it out. I'm gonna throw it out and do something different myself. I'm gonna do Sergeant Slaughter as Rick Flag.
No, didn't he hate the U.S. at one point?
He totally hated the USA at one point.
Okay.
I'm going to use Bastion Booger.
I don't know who that
The
is.
Bastion Booger. He's fat and disgusting and terrible as the Penguin.
Yeah. Why is the Penguin on this squad though?
The Penguin was totally on the squad at one point, dude.
But what can he do
Tech. He's got some gadgets.
with his little flipper hands?
He only had flipper hands in that one shitty movie.
Oh, you mean Batman Returns?
Batman Returns is a great movie, but
Oh, you called it shitty though.
it's kind of shitty because the Penguin's got little flipper hands.
Flipper hands. He's played by Danny DeVito.
After that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Drew McIntyre as Pied Piper. So I got a Flash villain in here. I'm going to cast Roman Reigns as Ares.
The God?
Yes, from Wonder Woman. Gonna get my Wonder Woman villain in
I mean,
there.
but then you can't see his face, so you're like, I don't give a shit.
True. Plus, I don't think Ares was ever on the squad. If we're gonna cast Roman as somebody who could be on the squad,
I mean, you make a decent Killer Croc.
can I make Black Manta Samoan? I'm gonna make Black Manta Samoan, I guess.
I mean, they already made the Aquaman Samoan.
Whatever. See? Doing good things here. Doing God's work. WWE, DC, Warner Brothers, now you know what to do.
I think Jason Momoa was the perfect casting for Aquaman.
Now you gotta get Roman Reigns to play Black Manta. They could still do the brothers angle.
Or you could get him to play Aqualad, Black Manta's son.
Put him in the Spakies. Roman Reigns wears Spakies.
Put him, I don't know. I'm still kind of upset about Young Justice.
So, from there, I'm going to take Roddy Piper as my dead shot.
I don't know. He doesn't look like he could shoot.
Good point. Roddy Piper. I want Roddy Piper in this movie. Roddy Piper is going to be...
Oh, who's the... No, that's Deadshot.
Oh, God. Well, this was a terrible idea, apparently.
He could be Bronze Tiger.
He could be Bronze Tiger, I guess.
I don't know, dude.
I don't either, man.
He could be some random League of Shadows assassin.
Oh, you know what? Roddy Piper is going to be Heatwave. And then I'm going to have Captain Cold on this team, too.
Yeah.
But my Captain Cold is going to be goddamn Macho Man.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. How's that feel? You like the feel of the cold, brother?
The cold shoulder the WWE gave to me after I left.
Oh, my God. So, Roman Reigns is getting another push.
That's good.
This time as a U.S. champion, it looks like, against Rusev.
See, this is what his first push should have been. He should have got a mid card title run and worked his way up.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing.
Been the guy from Jump after the Shield dissipated.
But he interrupted the wedding of Lana and Rusev, the second wedding.
The one for people who don't have Instagram.
Yeah, basically. And
I follow Lana on Instagram.
Can you hand me my Mountain Dew? I love me some Mountain Dew. Product placement shout out here to
No,
Mountain Dew.
fuck Mountain Dew. They don't give us money, so fuck them.
Shout out to Humble Bundle, who I paid money today, and I didn't put it all to charity because I fucked up, and I actually gave the developers money.
Give the developers money. They need it.
It was worth it. I
They
bought
need it.
Tharsis. It was
They need it
awesome.
more than those dying children.
If you have me on Facebook, I might post the Tharsis key code on Steam
I'm
sometime
just
this
kidding.
week.
The dying kids need money too.
He interrupted the wedding, though.
Mm-hmm.
He claimed he was going to be the best man.
The best man of a wedding that already took place.
And he pissed Rusev off to the point where Rusev started unbuttoning his shirt. And he's like, put that beef away.
Nice.
And, like, I've been laughing about that ever since. And then Raw ended with this very shitty moment where Cesaro actually got a match against Rusev and didn't win.
Of course.
For the belt.
Mm-hmm.
And Raw didn't go with the twist. And I'm very sad about that.
Why would they go with a twist? It's Raw.
I mean, I hear you, but at the same time, Sasha won on Raw.
Yeah.
I feel like twists are a good thing. I don't know.
I mean, I felt like she should have won on SummerSlam. But, you know.
And I don't feel like that title change really matters because it's a mid-card title. I understand not wanting lots of title changes, but when it comes to mid-card titles, it's slightly different.
Yeah, they should definitely change hands on if you're gonna main event U.S. title
On Raw, it should
on Raw,
definitely...
it should definitely either change hands or it should end in a dusty finish.
It should be a great match either way. It was an okay match. You know Cesaro, he's pretty
Cesaro
damn good.
can put we could get in the ring in a handicap match and he'll make us look good.
He'll make us look damn good.
You know,
Cesaro should be on our podcast.
he
What's
should.
up, Cesaro?
We're not gonna at you.
Claudio Castagnoli.
I don't know you.
That's Cesaro's
I know
old
who.
school
I
name.
know, I know that. You talk about it all the time. He was your hard on for a long time.
You know what? Anyways, moving on.
Then Dean Ambrose took the number one spot. Now Cesaro's your side bitch.
John Moxley is my hero.
Who's
He
that?
is in my Suicide Squad 2 as the Joker.
Yeah.
Or Roddy Piper's the Joker.
Who would be our Joker?
I kind of like Roddy Piper as the Joker.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like.
Or
he's-
Brian Pillman. Brian Pillman's legit crazy and like pulled a real gun on goddamn WWE.
What about Owen Hart
Owen Hart could have been okay.
or Raven?
Raven would be nice.
Sting?
No.
No.
Sting had that weird Joker makeup at one point in TNA. Speaking of TNA,
I got it.
What?
got it.
What?
Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy should be the Joker.
Yes.
I kind of like the Joker more than I like Matt Hardy. Just saying.
I mean,
So, moving on though, TNA announced they're going to debut a new WWE wrestler tomorrow night.
Do we have to talk about TNA?
We are talking about TNA, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the room. Let you talk about TNA.
No, this is a big deal.
I don't care.
They came to Rolling Stone published an article about this today.
Oh my god, who reads Rolling Stone besides old white people?
I mean, it was their internet website, so lots of people.
But clickbait.
It was not a
That had
clickbait
pair of
article.
tits on it.
It had a video, though, and we pretty much already know who the superstar is.
So why are you telling me, man?
Because this is news. This is breaking news. This is going to...
Tell them. Talk to them
We're
about
going to
TNA.
release this tonight. Well, we're going to release this tomorrow morning, and then that's going to debut tonight. Like, he's going to debut.
And what about the people who have to go to work and won't listen to this until after they watch TNA?
Well, then fuck them. I should have listened to us while they were at work. But it's going to be my favorite, Damien Sandow.
Yay.
Yay! I love Sandow. Fuck you, man.
I mean, what? They're just going to fuck him over there, too. Not pay him.
Alright, have you heard Bobby Roode's new theme song? James Dean Grime asked
I was
us
asked about this today, and no, I haven't heard it.
Who asked you about it?
Some dude at work.
Oh.
He doesn't listen, so he doesn't get a shout out.
It's
either.
glorious.
Yeah, he said something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You know, I'm
So-
on Twitter, so a lot of people were talking about it on there, too.
We're shouting that out to JDG. Moving onwards, we have a question from Dane, good old Dane, about the awesome meta-ness of Eva Marie.
Eva Marie. Oh, I heard she had a thingy last night.
Okay, so like
wardrobe malfunction.
a week ago, Eva Marie came out and tweaked her knee, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
Last night, Eva Marie came out for her debut. She's got the greatest entrance. I don't give a fuck. I will shout that out. I will say that.
I've never seen her.
Me and Dane love this entrance. It's kind of whatever, except that there's like this strip club announcer, and he's like, and now walking to the ring is Eva Marie, and he's got this great voice. It's so weird.
He's like a really cool, like, smooth DJ.
Oh yeah, and she came back out after the Alexa Bliss match against Becky started instead of Eva Marie versus Becky, and like he came in again. So I guess he's just sitting there behind the booth with his voice smooth as shit. Eva Marie is ready to fight now. Wow. But then like so she showed up on goddamn Talking Smack after SmackDown, and she's like, 2 weeks ago I tore my I messed up my hammy, but it's okay now. And it's like, Eva Marie, you don't even know how long there is between your matches?
Seriously.
Oh my god, I was so depressed. And then Daniel Bryan kept trying to get her to talk smack about the divas, and he's like, which one's the most boring? And it's like, Eva Marie is the most boring one because she can't even talk shit about these ladies.
No, because probably they beat the fuck out of her.
Dude, I don't even know how she was on Total Divas. Like, that was a show all about drama, and, like, she doesn't even know how to start drama.
How do you know so much about Total Divas?
It just said she was on Total Divas.
No, I don't watch that shit.
I never watched that shit either. Shout out to Matt, because Matt watched a lot of Total Divas.
Apparently,
Fedge watches it?
no.
Hez watches it?
I don't know who watches it. I heard something about the Bella show.
Oh, like they're gonna have their own show?
They're gonna have their own show, but Nikki invited what's her name and her husband to live with them while she rehabs her neck.
Oh.
And then like apparently like John Cena lays down like ground rules.
Weird. Oh, invites her sister and Daniel Bryan to live with her? Oh, and John Cena lays down the ground rules?
Yeah, he lays down the ground rules, like they eat dinner at such like at once a week or
Oh my god, dude.
something like that.
Well, remind me never to go visit John Cena's house.
I don't think we're gonna get invited to John Cena's house.
Moving onwards, Dane has another question. Would you like to read it?
No, I don't like reading out loud.
Oh god. Dane also asks how we would feel about a women's tournament similar to the Cruiserweight Classic.
I would rather see a Queen of the Ring tournament.
Well, I mean, that would be a great name for it. That would be a great name for it.
But I don't want anything like the CWC. I want to establish somebody who isn't the women's champion. So Sasha Banks is immediately out.
Well, nobody on the roster needs to be on it. Well,
I don't care about nobodies.
Okay, so you want all the main roster people besides Sasha on it.
I want it like King of the Ring.
I mean,
you don't hear of some jobber coming out of nowhere making it to the finals of King of the Ring.
I hear you. Carmella had her in-ring debut this week on SmackDown. She has a great finisher, though she's still out of place because she's doing the moonwalking, smack-talking princess of Staten Island thing, but, like...
I think she does that really well.
She does it okay, but...
for WWE, like...
It feels like it would still fit in better within Zone Cast. But she has a great submission where she wraps her leg around your neck.
I saw in Zone Cast Monday night, and they probably could have used Carmella, because... It wasn't Enzo's shining moment. Like he's been
the best.
He's been better on the mic.
I'm gonna give that to you. I don't remember what else we were gonna move on to.
I don't know.
We talked about Enzo and Cass just now. We talked about Eva Marie. There's a lady named Liv on NXT. She's really good. I'd like to see her in Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, if they're employed by the WWE, that's fine. Like, they're on NXT, Raw, SmackDown.
Yeah, she's on NXT, and she has a great Hurricane Rana, where she actually, like, floats all the way around their head and will completely, like, lifts her arms. So it's them doing the rotation, but it looks good. Looks damn good. That's about all I have to say about her. I think we got a few more questions. Steven wants us to discuss how Asuka really loves him instead of me or Dane, and Steven can go fuck himself.
Yeah, Steve, like...
Asuka loves you? Are you going to take Asuka from me?
No.
Good.
Like, that's something you and, whatever his name was, y'all need to, like, decide that between yourselves.
Well, me and Steven need to have a fight about this?
Sure, whatever.
We're going to do it in a cage, Steven.
And you're both going to be playing Street Fighter or something, so you don't hurt each other.
We're going to be in a wrestling ring, in a cage, and there's going to be a TV set up and we're going to play Street Fighter?
Actually, have you seen CEO?
No.
They set up their ring like a wrestling ring.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
It is really cool.
What's CEO?
It's a tournament, fighting game tournament.
Oh, okay.
Orlando.
That's really, really cool, actually. So, Hezzy's got a question for us.
Uh-oh.
In an alternate universe, Michael Tarver and JTG are the world champions of their brand. Now, obviously, I know you know who JTG is.
Yeah.
Let me get you a picture of Michael Tarver.
I don't know who that is.
This is going to be a picture of Michael Tarver.
He's the champion of what?
Raw, and JTG runs SmackDown, we'll say. It's an alternate universe. How do you feel about this?
I believe in multiverse theory, so it's already happening.
It's definitely happening right now.
Somewhere.
Are you watching, which show do you watch more? The Michael Tarver show or the JTG show?
I actually watch neither one because I'm an accomplished something, and I don't have time for wrestling bullshit.
Oh, so we don't even have a podcast in this alternate
Or
universe?
in that alternate universe, I'm dead as fuck, so...
Oh, well, I'm definitely still alive, and I'm only watching JTG because
don't know
fuck
that
Michael
for sure.
Tarver. I don't know that for sure. You don't know you're not dead, and you don't have the podcast still, so fuck you.
I could be, like, on, like, TV or something. I could be...
Mason Ryan's still wrestling? Speaking of NXT people.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You guys have some really good questions.
Sam Miller. Love Sam to death. He always has good questions. Sam brings up about the rumored Universal title design and the new WWE title design. And supposedly, the WWE title is going to be turned blue, and the Universal title is going to be the red one. So the red's on SmackDown, and the blue's on, or the red's on Raw, and the blues on SmackDown.
So
I
why
guess.
is it the woman's belt red then? Since it's on
It's on Raw, so it works.
But why isn't it red?
It is red.
No, it isn't. The woman's belt.
Yeah, it's red.
It's red on the inside,
Yeah.
not on the outside.
Well, we're talking about the inside.
I don't care what it looks like on the inside.
Because even if you look at the new WWE title, it's kind of red on the inside.
I don't care what it looks like on on their waist. Like
Yeah.
I don't care what that shit looks like on the inside. Like on the outside is what that's the part I'm gonna see.
Well, Sam's question is the two-parter. How would you like to see the Universal title look like? Do you want the big gold to return?
Nope. I want custom.
You like the custom side plates?
I've seen what's her name's?
Sasha's?
Yeah.
What is Sasha's side
Says
plates?
legit boss.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And Dean Ambrose has his little Ambrose Asylum version.
But I want that spinner though.
You want his?
That's crazy.
My favorite usage of the spinner
like,
belt was
if,
the Miz.
If Ziggler wins, like I want his belt to be like fashion, so like he can put it on his ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he did back in the day, but he had whatever title.
You want the titles to be even more customized than ever to the people they belong to.
One is because, you guys may not like Roman Reigns, but he has 3 world championships in his house because you keep a version of the belt that you win.
I don't know if you get to keep a version of the belt anymore. I think
Yes,
they
you
just
do.
give you the side plates.
No, I saw Miz. He has all his belts.
I know, but now with the new WWE title, it's just the side plates get changed out every time.
The side plates get changed, but you get a version of
they still give you a little replica version?
Yeah. I don't think it's a replica version. I think it's an actual. The
Yeah,
WWE makes enough money.
I'm
They
sure
have
they
6
do.
belts.
But I don't know if they still give you the whole belt or if they just give you your side plates because they make special side plates for each person.
I think I think you get a version of the belt itself. I think once you lose the title, they take the side plates out, and then they're like, "Hey, we need those. Can you?"
Well, the side plates are pretty much yours
Well, yeah, they should be
because they're like your designs. So you're saying that you want more things like the Smoking Skull and the Brahma Bull belt?
Brahma Bull, yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you per se. I think it's a good idea.
I don't like it because you can't see it on the sides.
You can't really see it on the sides. No, I agree.
Like unless you're at a house show and like you got like front row seats.
I definitely see where you're coming from. So that's your idea. I kind of want to see the big gold come back. I love the big gold.
I don't know. I want something shiny. Gold's not shiny. Put some diamonds on that bitch.
I hear you.
Diamonds and platinum. Go get a rapper to fucking design your belt.
Get Puff Daddy to design your belt since he's designing your soundtrack, god damn it.
No, because he says nuts on live TV.
Is that bad?
You can't say that on live TV. Nuts? How's Biggie's nuts doing? Come on.
Ring post-itis is a plague against society, sir. I actually thought that was the best thing Gallows and Anderson have done since they have come back to the WWE in Gallows' case and come to the WWE in Anderson's case. I've been less than impressed.
I mean, they didn't really have much to do.
They really didn't. Supposedly Finn Balor's going to win the belt at the Universal Championship. Do you see that happening?
I hope so. And hopefully he doesn't get caught doing methamphetamines.
Goddamn.
He gets run down on live TV by Stephanie by calling him a loser.
I mean, I hear you.
That's a great thing to do to somebody.
That's a great thing to do. Whatever. We don't give a shit that you won the world belt 3 times. We're pissed off at you.
We're gonna make fun of you and call you a shitty loser on TV in front of people. Even though you probably apologized to everyone in the company, we already told you, like, hey, you made a mistake. Serve your time. We forgive you. Blah, blah, blah. At least you didn't touch the boss. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's a 3-month suspension.
You know.
And you're not going to be at WrestleMania.
Seriously.
And you're not going to come back, but we're going to start showing commercials of you at Universal Studios, goddammit, Titus.
Exactly. Then we're going to put you in the stop smoking commercials. Because, you go up there, you finish Dolph Ziggler's joke. Or you finish Natty's glass of water.
I really do love Darren Young's solo push with Bob Backlund, I've decided.
Yeah, but they haven't fighting Titus.
He's fighting Titus?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
I don't know for what.
I want Darren Young to be great.
They're not. I don't
for the
know
first
what.
time ever.
Yeah, you can't make him great again if he wasn't great the first time.
But he's gonna be great.
Didn't you
time.
call him a knockoff John Cena?
He is Black John Cena.
Black John Cena, yeah.
I used to have an image of this. I need to. Oh God, dude, does this exist still?
I don't know.
Darren Young is Black John Cena. Like there used to be. Yeah, it's right here, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, come on. They look a lot alike.
They do.
That is gonna have to be the image. I mean, like, come on, man.
Seriously, it looks like a copy paste.
It's really weird.
It's like you just turn the saturation.
It's better
hit-
because
hit
Darren
him
Young
with
grew
the
the
tape.
beard now, so it's a little less noticeable.
Uh,
If you could have any wrestler grow a beard, who's it going to be? Roman already grew one.
I like Roman's beard.
I like Roman's beard
Roman's
too.
beard is like, I don't give a shit.
It's a very nice beard too. It grew in very well, and he's just like, fuck this shit. Unlike Hezzy's beard.
They have a wrestler grow a beard.
Fuck you, Hez, and your beard. That's the perfect image. That's the image. That's the image I'm gonna use.
Cool, man.
It's too small though. Oh, so perfect. So, who grows the beard? Have you ever seen Brock with a beard, by the way?
Yeah, I've seen him with a beard.
I love Brock with a
used
beard.
to watch UFC.
Oh yeah, he had the beard in UFC.
Yeah. So,
My choice is John Cena with a beard. I've never seen John Cena with a beard. I want to see what
do
John
they have
Cena.
to be current?
No. They just don't need to not have a beard.
Stone Cold?
Oh, but then he'd be a bald guy with a beard. I don't know how I feel about that. Is that John Cena with facial hair for real? Oh, God. Oh, I think that's a fake.
I think that's fake. It's
Is that real? Oh, my God.
It's Photoshop.
I don't think that one's photoshopped.
Like, look at that, man. Like, where does that dark shit come in at? Like,
I don't know. Shadows?
who has shadows on their face?
John Cena? Somebody photoshopped a goddamn mustache onto John Cena. Should John Cena have a porn stash? Yes. Or the Amish beard. I'm going with John Cena with an Amish beard.
I mean, he looks Amish with that beard.
He looks very Amish with that beard.
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn doesn't Sami Zayn have a beard?
I don't know. I don't watch wrestling. I just talk about it.
That's to you, Jake. Just so you know, that's how this goes. Sami Zayn with a beard. Sami Zayn had a beard.
Yeah. Okay.
He has a beard right now.
Yeah, okay. It's red, too.
Yeah, because he's a fucking soulless ginger.
Hey,
Sammy, you can come on our podcast, too.
you're not a soulless ginger.
But we want you to shoot and be honest about, do you really think that you should still be feuding with Kevin Owens 20 years later?
I don't think neither one of them should be feuding with each other.
20 years later.
But the WWE's like, oh, what? You guys have been doing this for 15 years. Nobody's ever seen it before.
They love it. That's your Vince. You got a good Vince there.
Yeah,
Vince
I
turned
tried.
71 this week.
Congratulations.
What is your favorite Vince?
Kylie Jenner turned 19, so
Boom. She doesn't wear bras anymore.
who gives a
What is your favorite Vincent Kennedy McMahon match?
I don't think I have one.
You don't have a favorite match that Vince has been in? Never? Even as
Never.
like the referee?
Never ever.
That's kind of sad. I think my favorite Vince match is the time he beat the shit out of Stephanie McMahon.
I don't think it's a good match.
It's a weird match. It's worth watching though because it's so weird. It's one of the most awkward things you'll ever see on TV, I think.
It's like you wrestling your 4-year-old daughter right now.
It's like me kicking the shit
in
out
an
of
I Quit match.
It was an I Quit match, I think.
So all you would do is just like put your foot on her head and be like, say it, and she'd just say it. Like it wouldn't go on for 9 minutes.
Oh no, it went on for at least 9 minutes, dude. It was way longer than it should have been.
She'd probably be laughing.
And like Linda's ringside looking on in horror. It's terrible.
I don't know, man.
I also like Vince and Shane versus Shawn Michaels and God. God did not show up, but Vincent Kennedy McMahon claimed he killed God to beat God that night. It was about on point for Vince. It was about on point for Vince. Do you have a favorite Vince storyline? Not even the Stone Cold feud?
I don't really like anything that involves Vince because like he's the owner.
I mean, yeah.
Like all that Stone Cold shit. Like any other employee does that to their owner, they're fired.
Titus.
Seriously. Could you imagine if Titus showed up in a fucking in a nurse's gown and hit Vince McMahon in the head with a pan of piss?
I kind of feel like Titus should have shown up and beat the shit out of Vince. That's how they really should have dealt with that.
That's definitely how you do that.
They should have been like, hey, we over fucking reacted. We're gonna do a Titus versus Vince storyline.
But, Vince is old as fuck now. So.
I mean, I'm just saying, I think the fans would have dug it. I think that it would have been interesting to watch. It would have been this weird twist of kayfabe and reality. And
it would have been what was best for business.
Best for business.
That's their tagline, right?
Yeah, that's definitely Vince's tagline. Well, I mean,
what are they gonna do with Triple H? What is he doing?
I think he's gonna be back in time for Mania.
But what is he doing?
I don't know.
Like, why isn't he running something? Like, where's the authority? Like, did they break up?
They don't really have a need for the authority right now. So it kind of basically got broken up when Seth broke his fucking knee.
They'll get over it. They'll figure it out. They always do. They haven't been in
Bret
business.
Hart came out recently
Yeah.
and said that the bullshit that Seth did with breaking John Cena's face was bullshit, and they shouldn't let him in the ring because he's sloppy and dangerous.
Okay. Did you say that before going into the ring with Goldberg when he kicked your shit through?
I mean, I think he...
But he still got in the ring though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I don't want to hear sloppy and shit coming out of his mouth when he got into a ring with somebody who didn't wrestle for more than 5 minutes. Okay.
And that's what happened to poor Bret the Hitman Hart. I like Bret, though. I mean, Bret's a good guy.
I mean, he might be a good person, but, like, he seems like he's not a good person to watch wrestling with.
I mean, he's an opinionated asshole, I guess you would say.
Yeah, but his opinion doesn't fucking matter. Because, like, he's not offering constructive criticism.
You know
What you just said to me didn't sound like it was constructive.
You're absolutely probably right about that.
So, like, if you have nothing nice to say,
Don't say
the
anything
fuck
to
up.
fuck at all. Damn it, Bret. But I mean, at the same time, Bret's got a point. He watched Seth Rollins kill one of his favorite people, like one of his friends, I guess you would say, with
Seth
Sting.
Rollins killed somebody?
Sting.
Apparently,
He killed Sting's career.
Apparently, that was Sting's fault.
Supposedly.
Sting said he didn't take the bump right. It wasn't Seth Rollins' fault.
I'm not letting Sting take the fall for this. It's Seth Rollins' fucking fault.
And unlike Bret's brother, Owen Hart, Seth Rollins was there talking to Sting as he was going into the ambulance. Apparently, it took a couple of weeks for Owen to call Stone Cold. On a botch that was Owen's fault.
Yeah, well, no,
So,
Seth,
you know.
Seth freaked out from what I understand, too.
Yeah.
I gotta be the pusher of bad news about this. I've been watching a lot of NXT and the CWC lately because I'm off on Wednesdays. It's pre-taped, so I don't read the review, like what happened in before it happens.
Yeah.
But the fact that Mojo Rawley had a main event against Samoa Joe is just ridiculous. Did I apologize about this last week also?
I don't know, dude.
I was supposed to apologize about this, but we did a drunk-ass podcast. Apparently Samoa
apologizing.
Joe signed on to NXT to be the locker room leader for NXT.
That's fine.
And I mean, I think it's a great thing. I understand why you would sign a guy like Samoa Joe to be that guy.
He doesn't have to travel?
He's still doing some traveling, and he's teaching these young guys
But, I
how
mean,
to travel properly.
He doesn't have to do, like, the main...
No, I mean, you're not
schedule
doing
travel.
major traveling yet. But at the same time, right now, he's sitting there as that guy who's showing them the ropes of how you travel properly, how to
Yeah,
conduct
but his
yourself
travel
properly.
consists of going to a city,
They
hanging
have,
out
like,
there.
some weekends.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like, for, like, major tapings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's nice that they have a guy like Samoa Joe who's in there just to help the rookies. I just don't feel like the rookies really get the push in NXT, and we see a lot of these...
I mean, they're not real rookies, though.
Some of them are.
I mean...
The Authors of Pain I'm pretty sure they are completely homegrown guys. Just like Baron Corbin was.
What about, No Way Jose?
He is an indie guy. He has done some indie stuff. And he's going to be fighting Austin Aries next week at goddamn Brooklyn NXT. So I guess that's where we're going.
They need a new name for their pay-per-views. I'm sick of NXT TakeOver, because you don't really take over anything.
No, you don't. We're about 38 minutes in. Probably got another 10 minutes to go here, guys. I do want to get into some stuff.
But don't count it, because we'll go as long as we want.
Damn straight. Next Monday, I'm obviously off, so what's going to happen here in the coming week is we're not going to do a Thursday show next week. Nope, not happening. We are going to do an after SummerSlam show, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Does that sound good to you?
That's fine. I'm off.
I
have to get it off.
I have
We should
already
do
put in my time.
live show.
I don't know how to do a live
Not
show.
live, but, like, we record our live reactions while Who do we watch?
It would be theoretically possible, but then it would be a 4-hour broadcast, and I don't know how that's gonna work.
I mean, we just cut it off during matches that we don't care about.
It's an idea. We'll talk about that going into this. But, so next Thursday, there's definitely not going to be an episode of Kayfabe Gimmicks.
So don't get your hopes up.
Next Monday, there will be, and then we'll probably be back, like, the week after that. We might take another week. We'll see. I'm going to try to get us back onto the Thursdays or something. I don't know what our broadcasting schedule is going to be. And then there's that first SmackDown pay-per-view. But going into SummerSlam, we kind of already talked about this. Finn versus Seth for the Universal title. Mm-hmm. Which one do you have?
I got Finn going over.
I got Finn going over too. That's what the dirt sheets are reporting, and it's really interesting because people are going to say Triple H chose this, but supposedly Vince chose this. Rusev versus Roman.
I got Rusev winning by cheating.
I don't think that's a bad thing, and if you want to get Roman finally over...
their feud just started.
It just started. If you want to get Roman over, the best way is to keep going.
And we've already done the whole... Rusev loses it to John Cena only to get it back at, like, the next pay-per-view. But, like...
We will see, though. I think there's a chance that Roman wins... Because then we have The Miz versus Apollo Crews, and I don't think The Miz is dropping this belt.
It's too early to put it on Crews.
I don't think The Miz is dropping this belt, but I do think that I think they'd rather take the belt off Rusev.
See, the Miz is on
SmackDown.
Yeah, I was about
yeah, but it's a dual pay-per-view, and I don't think they want to have both titles switch hands. Maybe they don't want to have either title switch hands.
I was going to say give Roman a shot at the Intercontinental belt.
If he was on SmackDown, I think that would have been a great choice. The thing is, I think The Miz and Maurice have better chemistry than Rusev and Lana. I like Rusev a lot, but I don't really care about Lana so much.
You're talking about a very new married couple versus a very old married couple.
You are, and there's just something about The Miz and Maurice. Maurice by herself is great heat.
Maurice has heat from a long time ago. Like, nobody really liked her.
Well, the thing about Maurice is it's not even just that. Like, I've watched her speak perfect fucking English.
Yeah, she did that shit on purpose.
Every time she gets in that ring, she immediately puts on her accent, thick as fuck.
Yeah.
And it's great heat. Great heat. They're just
she
a
was
perfect
like
power couple.
Oh man, that one team from back in the day. They were the Canadians or whatever, or like they were French.
Oh, the French Canadians. I think they were called the French Canadians.
Yeah.
No, I mean I definitely agree there. If The Miz loses the title, I really want to see The Miz and Maurice move into the main title picture on SmackDown. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Depends on who wins.
I would love to see The Miz have a world championship again.
I could take it or leave it. I don't think he cares.
And I think that with Maurice, it's the perfect power couple to go all the way to the top. Maurice helps him win. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And they're never gonna have them break up because like they're married.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things that Maurice is just gonna disappear again one of these days.
Yeah, she's gonna go back to real estate. No, she really does. She really.
No, I know. Like she probably doing
apparently
it well
she
with
like
WWE.
wrestled like after like
in the Indies a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I don't mind. I would like to see Maurice wrestle again.
I don't think she will though.
I would love to see Maurice wrestle again. You know, it is what it is. New Day versus Gallows and Anderson. Supposedly Big E's injured. I think he's going to make his return at SummerSlam. I don't think he's going to be on the Going Home show.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to show up at SummerSlam. They're going to be like, oh, Big E's here. It's probably going to... dream booking here. The match starts with Kofi and Xavier in the ring, and Big E's not there at all.
Right.
And Big E makes the save about halfway through the
He
match.
throws in the trombone. He
comes
comes out playing the trombone. His team, like Gallows and Anderson are just wrecking.
Oh my god, dude! And he comes out playing the trombone as the battle cry.
And he has the unicorn. He's like a big ass just like a couple girls with like big ass boxes of Bootios and like.
Oh my god, it would be amazing! Literally, and Xavier's the one in the ring.
And like Gallows, because Gallows and Anderson like they're really fucking dirty, so like. They set it up to where the referee is like just knocked out, so they just beat the shit out of Kofi and Xavier. And Biggie Big E's back there.
Preferably, Xavier's in the ring.
Yeah.
So as he comes out with the trombone on, we both are literally making trombone shapes. I can't tell you why. But as he plays the trombone, Xavier starts like ignoring the hits and beefing up.
Like him and Kofi.
Just start beefing up like a motherfucker. They start standing straight up again.
And then
the hits aren't doing shit.
They do the point like Hogan. And then they both hit their finisher or whatever.
Oh my god, it could be amazing.
Or like Big E runs in and spears them both.
Kofi came out and he did a podcast, I think, or an interview. And he said that he's having so much fun doing New Day. And I don't know if you remember, but they went to Nashville. New Day was in Nashville. And Kofi was like, country music sucks.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the great thing...
when they were still heelish.
Yeah, they were still heels. But it was great because apparently he came out of the interview and he's like, yeah, that wasn't even my character talking. That was me. And then apparently WWE gave them some bootios.
Nice.
And next thing you know, like, apparently his son had gotten into the bootios, had filled his toy wrestling rig with bootios, and was eating handfuls of them. And he doesn't appreciate his kid eating sugar, but, like, whatever that time.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great story, too. What else is happening? Okay, so New Day versus Gallows and Anderson. You think New Day retains?
They have to.
I want New Day to retain.
I want them to break the tag team record.
Because
nobody knows who Paul London and...
Brian Kendrick? Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a great idea. I think that New Day needs to win that record, and I think New Day is just so good.
Yeah, they have... We were watching that stupid failed faction thing, and they have the chemistry, they have the setup, and they actually like being around each other.
And they had a shitty gimmick to begin with. It was not a great gimmick at first. It was one of those things...
It was a terrible gimmick.
But it got enough heat finally. It started getting the hate.
And then
New Day sucks. New Day
somebody
sucks.
put a mic in front of one of them, and
magic just grew. And oh man, it's just one of those perfect factions at this point. I do love them. I do hope they retain. I do hope they continue to be awesome.
Hope they never break up.
Samoa Joe versus Nakamura is going to be happening at Brooklyn.
Yeah, but that's not on Smash. Are we done with the SummerSlam stuff?
I can't think of any more SummerSlam matches off the top of my head right now. I'm going through all the matches that are happening next
Samoa
weekend.
Joe wins.
Against Nakamura?
Yeah.
And retains? I mean, it doesn't really fucking matter because it's NXT, right? Bayley versus Asuka's happening. Does Asuka retain, or does Bayley become the first ever two-time women's champion in NXT? I don't think there's been a two-time anything champion in NXT before now.
I think they want to keep that trend going. I think Asuka wins.
I hate that about NXT. Do you think anybody's coming to the main roster from NXT, though?
I don't know who's on NXT.
Mainly that question.
Who's that fat dude that wrestled Gators?
ZZ?
Yeah.
They fired ZZ.
Yeah.
He won Tough Enough and he got fired.
I guess he wasn't tough enough.
Oh! Yeah, that happened. I don't know what other matches are happening at SummerSlam. There's Brock versus Randy.
Oh, yeah.
Who wins?
Nobody.
My money's on Brock.
Nobody wins.
Nobody
We're
wins.
all going to be bored.
I kind of agree.
It's not going to be a wrestling match.
I mean, I know how you feel about Brock matches anymore. I don't really feel like it's a match.
I feel like Randy Orton's the wrong person because he has shoulder injuries. And guess what? He doesn't need to be fucking landing on for 15 fucking minutes.
Shit, dude. That was one of those weird things about SmackDown, dude. The entire fucking SmackDown episode, Del Rio tore the fuck out of Orton's arm. Specifically targeted it, slammed it against the ring post, took a chair to it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I get it, he's healthy, but yeah, I don't know. It was kind of nice on Talking Smack because Daniel Bryan made fun of Brock Lesnar, talked about his limited schedule, and was like, well, see, Randy's wrestling. He doesn't give a shit.
Right, he just got back, dumbass. But, you know.
And he's got a real contract, so, I mean, whatever.
Of course he has a real contract. He's a real wrestler.
I feel like everybody loses because if Brock doesn't win this match, then you're just setting up for an inevitable rematch.
He's basically lost 2 matches in a row because his UFC fight, apparently he was taking steroids, so, you know.
And if Randy loses, then all of Randy's returning momentum's already kind of gone.
Yeah, like you're just stuffing it.
And then we do have John Cena versus AJ Styles. I'm expecting it to be a good match.
Big match, John.
I don't know. See, here's the weird thing. Okay.
You think the club comes out?
I think the club comes... I think there's a chance that Gallows and Anderson win, and it turns out that them and Finn Balor are all together, and Finn Balor wins. And
I don't think they're going to...
You don't think they're going to make the smart choice?
And put a faction together with all the belts.
It would be the smart choice.
Now, if they do come out, it'll probably be during the Seth Rollins thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They win the belts and then come out and help
I don't
Finn.
think Gallows... They're not winning the belt. That's what I'm saying.
I hear you.
Because we have Finn winning, so he would get the belt. But I don't... They're not going to put a faction together that has all the belts.
They're not going to have Finn be the heel either right now. I think they like Seth as face. Instead of talking about John Cena versus AJ, let's talk about Dolph and Dean. Who wins?
We all win. Because Dolph Ziggler put over anybody.
I mean, I think it's going to be a great match, definitely. You're definitely right about that. But continuing onwards, we're building...
Dean is winning.
Dean retains?
Yeah, he is the number one babyface in the company.
I don't even know if he's a babyface right now. He's in this weird tweener phase, but it's working for me. I don't necessarily feel like he's the heel. I don't necessarily feel like Dolph Ziggler's the heel. And they're both kind of in this nice tweener mode.
It's like that respect rivalry on WWE 2K16 or 15.
Yeah, no, I mean, it definitely has a lot of that in it, and it's not a bad thing. I like it.
Yeah, we don't really have any of these rivalries. It's always...
The closest we got was CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan in 2013, I think that was, and that only lasted a couple months, really.
Yeah, but, like, their respect was real.
And, yeah, it was real, but it was also, like, WWE has nothing to do with either of their champions for a couple months, so this is what they're doing. Yeah, it was one of those things. But, so AJ versus John Cena, who wins then?
Big match, John.
You think John wins? I'm not disagreeing that John wins, but what is next for John and AJ? Are they going to continue this feud?
They become tag team partners.
You think they become tag team partners?
And they beat the shit out of the Usos. Nah,
the Usos are on Raw, I believe.
No, they're on SmackDown.
Are they?
Yeah, Naomi's there.
They did not come out during the American Alpha match.
No, they came out. They came out and held up Dean when he won the thing. Remember?
Yeah, but I'm bringing this up because American Alpha had their second match.
I don't care about American.
And all of the tag teams came out.
That's good. They probably weren't there.
WWE is back to using the jobbers as enhancement talent, and I'm not necessarily against this. Are you against the enhancement talent idea?
As long as it doesn't it doesn't happen every week.
I don't want it to happen every week either. It's a good way to start building streaks, but I don't know.
Like for people like Nia Jax and Braun Strowman, it's good for them.
It's important for them. I feel like the enhancement talent is an important thing.
Like when Nia Jax faces somebody like Paige or Charlotte or Sasha, like they go to hit this person and that's not gonna work.
Well, so here we are. We went a little bit longer than that 10 minutes.
Told you.
Oh, this is about a typical length episode, and you can go fuck yourself. We don't seem to have any more questions from the group. Remember, we are Kayfabe Gimmicks on Facebook.
I mean, you got another notification. So.
I do have notifications, but they're not on this thread, I don't think. No, we're not on this thread, sir.
Yeah. I'm just being nosy now.
Yeah, you are being nosy. So, I think it was a good episode. Like I said, we're taking next week off. Now, you're probably not watching the Going Home Raw. Brock's going to be there. Yeah. I know I have to work that night. SmackDown, I'm going to watch it. I'm probably going to watch NXT next week. But in general, I'm not watching Brooklyn, probably. I have to work on Saturday, so there's a good chance I'm not going to get to see Brooklyn.
I have to work, too, so...
But Sunday...
You guys watch us. Tell us how it is.
Definitely tell us how it is. But we are definitely watching SummerSlam, and we are going to have SummerSlam reactions and feelings and thoughts and processes. And then...
probably a lot of I told you so's.
What are we doing from here on out? Besides the Big Four, Raw's going to announce its own first pay-per-view, and SmackDown's having its first pay-per-view in the beginning of September.
I can't be taking off, 2 Sundays every month.
I understand. So do we want to do Raw pay-per-views, or do we want to do SmackDown pay-per-views?
We can just do
whichever one sounds more interesting that month?
Yeah, whichever one has the best booking. So
I'm Team SmackDown because that's the show I watch most of the time.
I don't care about either one.
You are negative fucking Nancy. This was a great podcast.
Yeah, because, fuck wrestling.
Tell the nice people, yeah, this is not a wrestling podcast,
This
Jake
isn't.
Perkins.
We talk about the fuck we want to.
And fucking dudes, maybe. We talked about that last week.
We did talk about that last week.
We also talked about killing them, though.
I stand by what I said, though. So.
I stand by what I said, too. Except I don't want to, Lita's not the one I wanted. I forgot about Victoria. And I want you to know that.
It's too late now.
Nia Jax, I heard, is going to beat your ass because you didn't choose her.
That's fine. I'll take it.
You'll take it and you'll like it.
I mean, I ain't got no choice. She's bigger than me.
Say goodnight to the nice people.
Good night, nice people.
Good night, nice people.
Except for you, Jake. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Die in a fire.
Damn. Well, Jake Perkins, that's how the cookie crumbles. And this has been Kayfabe Gimmicks.
Bitch.
sNooVa out.